Favorite player all time? No, I don't think I've ever asked you this. Who's your favorite player all time?
Kobe or Steph.
You said who?
Kobe or Steph.
What if you gotta give me one player, bro?
Give me Kobe, man.
Kobe. What if Kobe requested a trade? What if Kobe went to the Denver Nuggets?
Nah, go Steph. Go Steph.
Go Steph? All right, what if fine. What if Steph requested a trade? Would you be hurt?
I wouldn't be hurt because I'm a Steph fan. Now, if I was a Laker fan and Kobe, let's say Luka requested a trade, then I would be hurt.
So you wouldn't? So would you not like Luka anymore?
Yeah, I kind of.
So if Luka said, "Who a hot team?" If Luka said, "Yo, put me on," y'all want to play with the Spurs?
Yeah.
You be mad?
Yeah. I started hate train.
You started hate train? What if he said he ain't like JJ Redick, he ain't like the organization of the Lakers? Then what? You still like? Nah, you gotta learn to like him. What would you
If
say?
he came out and say he doesn't like the organization or nothing like that, that's like, all right, I'll do respect to go ahead and kill. But if he just requested a trade,
But don't you think that's most times? Like, all right, what if he said they're not paying me enough?
Not paying? What you mean?
What if like the Spurs go, you know what, bro? We got a real bag for you.
But how much more you want to get paid? He's
I don't know. What do you get paid now? For $70 million a year? $60 million a year?
That's what I'm saying.
I got $100 million for you a year.
Bro, that's kind of crazy, bro.
I got $100 million a year. You come right here to the Spurs. You rocking with Wemby, Castle, and we gonna leave Barnes in there with you.
Nah, I can't get behind that.
Wow. You ain't for people having their own choices.
I mean, you leaving for
Money?
yeah, and you already getting a max contract.
All right. So what if you was offered another job, right? And they paid you. I don't know how much you get paid. Let's give you a hypothetical. Let's say your job pays you 6 figures a year, $100,000 a year, right? And then another job, a competitive job, the competitor in your job's field offer you $130 a year. Are you not going to take it?
At that point, it depends on the relationship I have with my current job.
So you'll miss out on $30,000 extra a year?
What's that? What's an extra $30,000?
An extra $30,000 is what it is.
There's multiple ways I can make up that extra $30,000.
Doing what? They give you $100,000.
Side hustles. I can create a side hustle.
But that's what I'm saying though. Now you create extra work for yourself.
Nah, not really. There's other ways I can come up with extra $30,000. If I'm that's like saying this right here, right? Me and you be doing this work right here. Somebody else offers me more money to go work with them, and I work with you. I'm not going. They offer me extra $30,000 to go work with them. I could just stay working with you and get that extra $30,000.
But that's different though. That's different. Like you actually helping build it. Like you actually doing the editing and everything else. Like you actually seeing everything. They just gave you a job.
That's the same thing though.
It wouldn't be the same thing.
How wouldn't it?
Because ultimately, this type of work, right? Mm-hmm. This type of work has no ceiling, right? Mm-hmm. If you under contract, right, that's a ceiling. You can't go no further than that. You can't do. There is no such thing. Like, yeah, there might be other opportunities they can put in your pocket, but that's just extra work for you, and that makes them look better.
I mean, yes.
That's not the same. And then also too, you would be. That wouldn't make that much sense if it was this type of job, right? All right, now let's say if the job was based off of, if the NBA was based it off of like performance. Yo, we give you bonuses at this performance, we give you this. That might be a little different because that's in your control now. But if you say, look, no matter what you do, no matter how many people you sit in the stands, this is your salary. This is what you get paid. All right, cool, right? But for you in this position, you have no salary. Everything that comes in the percentage is done. So there'll never be a ceiling. But at a job where it's a salary, that's what you gotta look forward to. So that extra $2,500 a month on a $30,000, that don't sound appealing. So if your rent, so let's say your rent was 3 bands. Let's say your rent was 3 bands. That extra $2,500 brings it down to 5. So all the money. So then you got extra bread in your pocket doing less.
But it's at the same time.
But why are you so compelled to be loyal to a company that ain't yours?
Vibes matter. Vibes matter. If the company is showing me good vibes, whatever the case may be, then I'm gonna stay there. But if I go to another company,
I just said he didn't like the vibes.
Who?
Luka.
Oh, he didn't like the vibes. If he doesn't like the vibes, then by all means, go ahead.
All right. So if he liked the vibes, but they offer him more money, he like stay.
You can't, because what you leaving for?
All right. So good question. So what you leaving for? All right. Now let's say let's paint the same scenarios, right? He's been with the Lakers for 7 years. Mm-hmm. The Lakers is not giving him the pieces to win a championship, right? The Spurs come along and say, yo, you can win right now. He already did everything he could. He's won everything, every individual accolades, keep falling short. They say, you can win right now and we give you extra money. You still say, nah, just wait it out with the Lakers.
That's different because you got 7 years with the Lakers. You spend your time with us. And we're showing you that we're incompetent to put a good team around you.
Okay.
And go ahead. Then as a fan, all right, Luka, go. You did your best. You provided you took us to the finals, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and see what you can do somewhere else.
So
I'll still
it's okay to leave as long as he gave the Lakers a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I do believe if it's like $30K in year 2, somebody offer you extra $30K, $30 million. $30 million sound crazy. That's what I'm saying. 70 to 30, extra $30 million.
That's just excessive in a way. Because you got to think
it
about
ain't excessive. These deals is going to get bigger and bigger every time.
But you're also in LA in a bigger market than San Antonio.
That's just, yes, you are, but I don't think that means a lot for Luka though. Like, think about it, right? He's not like LeBron came to the Lakers because he wanted that opportunity. That, like, when he came to the Lakers, I'm gonna talk about this in a second. But when he came to the Lakers, that's when he started doing more movies and more podcasts and all that stuff. That's when all that stuff started happening, right? That's what he came here for. Luka is not in nothing. He's not on podcasts. He's not making no movies. He's not going to be in no movies. He's literally just hooping. So going to the Spurs wouldn't be a bad thing for him.
But but the opportunity is still there for him for all whatever Hollywood investments he wants to get into. The opportunity is still there. He goes to San Antonio.
They ain't gonna stop. I mean, yes, you'll have quicker access. Mm-hmm. One thing I will say, like I had a friend who lived in Dallas, and he was trying to get a job in LA. And I was telling him, like, yo, if you just come to LA, you'll probably get the job quicker because you'll be around the people you need to be around. But he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. You know, he wanted to use LinkedIn as his way to network. He ended up still coming out here, still doing what he needed to do, but it was 2 years. It was 2 years later, right? Because he was LinkedIn. I was telling him, you could have got this job probably 6 months if you just been out here. So here's my thing, right? The reason why I asked this question with you about the loyalty to teams, because a lot of this stuff we talk about when it comes to players about being loyal, it really hurts them. Think about Giannis. You can't put Giannis in the same breath as Tim Duncan for some people because he only won 1 ring. But when you think about the skills and attributes, that's not far off. You can't put Kevin Garnett in the same breath as Tim Duncan because of 1 ring. But you think about the skills and attributes, that's not too far off. You can't put who else? Dirk Nowitzki in there with those guys because he got one ring, 20 years. But it's not too far off. His skill set not far off. So the reality of it is that basketball, a lot of times basketball is about circumstances and timing, the timing and everything. So these guys had great timing and it worked out for them. That's how it usually goes. You feel me? So when I hear certain stuff about being loyal to teams, I never hear like, when you compare Garnett to Duncan, I never hear, man, he would have won 5 rings if he would have played with the Spurs too. You never hear that. It's always, nope, he got 5 rings. That's it. But Duncan came into a situation with the Hall of Fame center next to him. They was at Twin Towers immediately. And I'm not taking away from Duncan. Like, Duncan was always great. But my thing is, you can't put guys' names next to guys if they didn't have the same circumstances. Like, even like when we debate a Kobe versus LeBron, right? Everyone's like, but he got 5 rings though. Yeah, but let's be real. 3 of them Shaq was the lead guy for. And then he won 2 on his own. LeBron won 4, but he was the leader for all 4. But we can't put LeBron next to Kobe or is a debate with LeBron and Kobe because one has 1 more ring than him. But LeBron stayed with the Cleveland Cavaliers 7 years, left, came back, won. But you never hear that part. Like, you never hear that part like, oh, he left and then came back and won. So my thing is, when it comes to loyalty to a team, I understand it to a certain degree. Like, yes, 30 million. Like, I don't know if I'm giving up 30 million. I don't know if I'm giving up 30 million.
You making 70 million though.
So?
And that's kind of.
So I'm making 70 million, 30 million.
See, the thing is, it's like this, right? Like, you're a competitor, right? Mm-hmm. You get drafted by, let's say, the Philadelphia 76ers draft you to be their star player at the age of 19, 20. And then they try their best to put pieces around you. It doesn't work out. So you just going to bounce from the team like, nah, y'all tried y'all best. Shit, it didn't work out. I'm out. They offered me 30 million. They're offering me 30 million.
How many years were that with the Sixers?
Let's say 7 years.
Oh, I'm out.
You out?
I'm out.
That's crazy.
I'm out. If somebody offered me a better job, because here's the thing, right?
But there's no guarantee it's gonna work out over there though.
But they offer me more money to at least take a chance.
But
because here's my thing. All right, here's my thing. Hear me out. At the end of the day, if I'm with the Sixers for 7 years, I won all the accolades, individual accolades I can win. I done been in my All-Stars, my MVPs. I done been the Player of the Week, Player of the Month. I done did all that stuff. People know I'm that guy, right? I don't want my legacy. At that point, I'm playing for legacy now. I'm on my 2nd contract. I'm playing for legacy now. And then I'm also playing the end game. That extra 30 million, that can be stashed. If I live the same way, that can be stashed. Imagine me, we give you extra 30 million for the next 3 years. That's 90 million stash. Or that's 90 million that can give me bigger deals or bigger plays.
See, the thing is about the extra 30 million too, though. You also got to take it under consideration. Another team can't offer you more money unless you're with that team. Like the team that drafts you, they can only offer you a max contract of like 5 years, 200 mil. You go to another team, it could be like 4 years, 150. So they can't offer you more money than your current team. You feel me?
They can't offer you more. Why can't they offer you more?
I don't think that's ever been. Isn't that a rule? Like your drafted team can only offer you like a supermax contract. Like, because that happened with like De'Aaron Fox or something. They
can only offer you I gotta do some research. But the topic at hand is this. I don't, not to say I don't care, but it goes back to a conversation we had before. We give these players so much slack for not winning, but we never go to the GMs and say, yo, you picked some terrible people. We never talk to them about the GMs, your team, your city's team, GM can be in your local Starbucks every morning. You wouldn't know. Imagine me with my family, we waiting for our black car, and somebody pull up beside me and like, yo, you fucked up my parlay. Yo, how come you ain't win? You know what I mean? Like, so for me, that's a billionaire's game. Stay loyal to the team. That's your game, bro. You made money off me. I don't owe you nothing. I'm out. I don't owe you. Now, I understand. Now, the thing that you might want to talk about is maybe the city showing me love. Maybe the city loves me. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I'm in LA or Philly or whatever, and the city love me. Everywhere I go, they take care of me. You know, it's good. Even on my bad games, they showing me love. That's different. But the fans aren't like that anymore. No, bro. No, the fans is brutal now.
I mean, nah. The fans are still. You still got fans. Fans always been brutal, but you still got fans who like still are hardcore team supporters. Like
They're hardcore team supporters, right? But I remember when I saw Charles Barkley in Philly, right? Nobody ever came up to Charles Barkley and was like, man, we paid you all that money. You never won us a chip. Nobody never said that. Like, Charles Barkley didn't hear the hate. He heard the hate from small town, yeah, he heard the hate from small town people. He didn't, like, the people bought his shoes, the Barkleys. We bought them. So when I see it, it's just more so like a thing of like, you got to do what's best for you. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, again, we playing for legacy at that point. Garnett can't be mentioned with Duncan because of rings. But that's because Garnett stayed with one team for too long. Giannis going to fall in the same thing. Dirk stayed with the Dallas Mavericks for 20 years. Like, now, if you're not playing for legacy, sure. Sure, it don't matter. Right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like a guy like LeBron, I get why he did what he did. He was playing for legacy. On year 8, you telling me I got to pass the ball to Delonte West. You telling me I got to pass the ball to Damian Jones coming off the bench. A Boobie Gibson. My best player is Mo Williams, who's 6'2". Like, what you want me to do? You ain't giving me a 6'7" player who I can develop like a Scottie Pippen. You ain't giving me a dominant person who I can refer to on my days that I'm not having a good game or when they double me. You're not giving me that. And then you ain't show no signs of it. Then there's also no evidence that you would have gave me that. Because when I left, y'all was losing. Because I left, y'all got a number 1 pick. When I came back, we won. When I left again, y'all lost. That goes to everybody across the board. Same thing with KD. It's not like he was wrong. Shit, we could have had James. We could have kept my boy James Harden over here. Y'all ain't want to give him a couple million. He went on to be an MVP and averaged 34 points a season. Or 36, I believe. Then y'all did the same thing to the West. The Russell Westbrook. I got rid of him. He was a 4. He averaged a triple-double twice for y'all. And an MVP. Got rid of him. Then Paul George averaged 27 points. Y'all got rid of him. Y'all won a championship, but y'all won in 2025, almost 8 years after I left. So at the end of the day, there ain't no guarantee that he would have even won a championship at that point. Then what you gonna say? Kevin Durant, just imagine this. If Kevin Durant don't win 2 championships, you couldn't make a case that he was better than Tracy McGrady. How? How? Tracy McGrady averaged 31 points. The most Kevin Durant averaged was 32 points.
He did it longer.
Okay, he did it longer because he didn't get injured. That was it.
He did a
So
lot.
by default, you can say he better.
Yeah.
Not by legacy and accolades.
You could say play style too, and he got MVP, and he got the scoring champ.
He got MVP.
Oh, he still got more accolades than Tracy McGrady.
He got more accolades. He got more accolades than Tracy McGrady.
Scoring titles?
The scoring titles. Tracy McGrady got scoring titles. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he got 2.
How much?
4.
2 to 4.
All right, but again, you'll be art. But look how we can go back and forth. Now I say, is Tracy McGrady better than Kevin Durant? But you're gonna say no because Kevin Durant got 2 rings. You want to immediately say no.
At that point, depends what you're talking.
Because ultimately the scoring titles, all that stuff had something to do with injury.
That's fair to say. That is fair to
So
say.
so at the end of the day, you really can't sit and be like, yo, Kevin Durant was better than Tracy McGrady unless he won championships. And that's what he did. Because Tracy McGrady had his opportunity to win championships too. They all gonna have the opportunity to win championships. You gotta look at it like that. Like, they gave Tracy McGrady a 7'5" center. They tried to build around him, but again, he's somebody like James Harden. Just always had bad luck. Don't get me wrong, James Harden didn't perform in some of these playoffs, but when they did try to build around James Harden to build that up, they was like, he would always somebody get injured. Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, hamstring. It always happened that way.